Today we've got some little bit different thing going on the channel. We're checking out some MX Simulator today. Hopefully we don't suck too bad. This is the Mototech Husqvarna compound, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. And we're going to try and just turn some laps in this and hopefully not crash all too much. Because I've played this track for a bit in Sim and I think I was pretty competent at it. I think I'm alright at Sim now. Maybe I'm still pretty garbage at Sim, but I think I'm good enough to get laps turned on most tracks. They're not too crazy difficult, and we're just going to try and turn some laps on this track today. I don't think I'm at the point where I can do quote-unquote track reviews, because I just crash a lot in Sim, but we're just going to turn some laps here and see how that goes. And if you guys want more videos like this where I'm just trying to get laps done on Sim and live commentaries, let me know, or if you'd rather just see post-edit stuff, like, I'm going to go ahead and plug a MX Simulator Freestyle 2.0 video that I've been collecting clips for and been putting, it's not really put together at all yet, but I've been doing a lot of work to gather clips for that. And that may or may not be coming out fairly shortly, so if you'd like to see MX Sim Freestyle 2.0, let me see some hype going on down there in the comments, and maybe if I remember to, I will link the Freestyle 1.0 video in the description if I don't forget by the time I upload this, which is a decent chance I might forget if I don't remember to title this video file as link the thing in the description, which is like usually if I record a video and I need to link something in the description, I'll just title the file, blah blah blah, whatever the title of the video would be, and then link this in the description after that, so hopefully I remember to do that. But yeah, there's your shameless plug and tease for the next possible Sim edit, quote unquote, but for just Sim general videos, I'm probably gonna have some videos of a bunch of different Sim tracks coming out in the near future as live commentaries, because I'm getting better at Sim, I think. Maybe a bit, I don't know. Hopefully this video actually looks fine, because I remember MX Simulator was having some serious issues and did not want to record correctly when I had my old graphics card, but now that I have a GTX 780, it seems to be working pretty... It seems to be recording correctly now. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know, you guys will have to tell me about that. But we'll try and just get some laps put in here. The more I talk, the less I get focused on doing laps, though, in Sim. That's the thing. I either get less focused on laps and start sucking, or I stop paying attention to what I'm doing and I'll start doing considerably better. It just, I don't know how it works. Boom, just nailed that double. Just make sure we dab for the corner so we don't get people in the comments yelling at me about how to play Sim correctly. There we go. And just try and double that. And we got a big uphill triple coming up. We'll try and scrub that. That's my version of a scrub. Boom, we landed it. Yay, I'm happy. That's my happy sound when I land a scrub. Just like, boom, happy face. Scrubbed it correctly. Alright, we're not going to do nothing too crazy. We're just trying to get laps turned here without crashing. Oh, that might be an overjump. That's an overjump. Wrecked. Alright, let's get this bike back up on two wheels here and try not to do that again. Alright, let's get the bike going here. Let's get into this corner. My stability is considerably higher than where it should be right now, I'm starting to feel like, because these corners, I'm not able to take them as fast as I used to be able to. Hold on. Boom. Oh, we overjumped that. Alright, let's just double check the stability here, because it feels like it's too high. Yep, there we go, should be around, I'd like to keep that around 21-ish, and then turn that up a little bit more to keep it around 86-ish. I like to keep that near the 80s, and stability I kind of changed. So if I'm doing the freestyle, if I'm trying to get like the freestyle clips in or whatever, I'll turn the stability and everything down to 0, whereas if I'm just trying to ride around a track and not crash, I'll try to keep the stability around 20-ish, is where I like to have it. And I'd like to have the auto leveling kind of high, because I'm not used to games where I have to actually, if I turn left, like in reality, if I turn left on a bike, I'll probably get yelled at, but when I turn left on a bike, I don't think about turning back to the right to counteract the turn, where if I'm used to letting go of the stick and the bike just kind of coming back to being naturally going straight, and I don't have to think about that in reality. If maybe I am turning to the right to counteract a left turn, because to me it just feels like if I get on the throttle and point the handlebars straight, eventually it'll come back up to. Anyway, I'm not going to think about that too much, because some people in the comments will yell at me and tell me that I'm wrong regardless of what I say. There's nice little like double step down tire tappy thing. Alright, let's get around that berm, on the gas. Make sure we don't overjump this time. Jump off the track for extra security, and let's try and actually clear this now, because I'm starting to remember this track now. It's very, very brutal, bit of a whoop section down there. It's not very brutal, it's just that to me it's very brutal, because I'm not very good at Sim yet. Ooh, oh geez, we lost it. I was like, oh, we don't got this. Also, if somebody would like to make my bike skin in MX Simulator, that'd probably be appreciated. Let me know in the comments, and I will get in touch if you would like to make me my MX Simulator bike skin of my actual bike I've got sitting out in the garage. or if you would be willing to make me a MX Sim gear set that has my number on it and says White Guy across the back, I would also be very much appreciative of that. Because at the moment I don't actually have any skins for MX Sim that have White Guy or the 128 across the back, and I don't have any bikes that have 128 on them except for one that's not even a Suzuki, so yeah, if anybody would like to make me any skins for Sim, let me know and I'll definitely get in touch with you and whatnot, maybe exchange a shout-outs or something like that for some Sim skins, maybe. I don't know, it's like, I feel like these videos are going to turn out to be just more talking about random stuff for a while as I ride around in Sim, because that could be an interesting thing to try doing in the future if you guys would be interested, just like, kind of just have some Sim gameplay, just be riding around on whatever track in Sim for whatever tracks for like an hour at a time, and just have a very, like once a week maybe, just have a very, very long video that just, like, Talk Tuesday or Talk Thursday or something like that. I'll have to come up with a name for it, but just like have an hour-long video, or maybe an hour plus long, where I'm just kind of riding around Sim tracks and just talking about stuff that's going on in the world, or just anything really. Just have like motor-related topics, and just on other random stuff, like just talk about the presidential candidates and that kind of thing. Just random stuff, just talk about stuff while I'm riding around Sim. So there's Sim gameplay for those that want it, and for those that want like a podcasty type thing to just turn on in the background, then you'd have that. If you guys would be interested in that, maybe I could work on getting that together with Moto a Go-Go and see if we could do like a two-person podcast type thing for a while. Maybe maybe that's interesting, maybe that's not to you. Let me know in the comments. I'm just gonna be, as I'm trying to not suck at Sim, I think I'm gonna be rattling off a bunch of video ideas and see what you guys think. And is there a freestyle park back here that I never knew about? I think there is. God, we're gonna have to go. Let's go hit some jumps. I didn't even know this was back here. Let's see what's going on here. Can you get in third person here? Oh my god, how did I never notice this was back here? Oh, I'm gonna have to use this in that Freestyle 2.0 clip now. I've got to record a bunch of clips here. I never knew this was back here, and all the time I spent on this track. All 5 minutes of the time I've spent on this track, I never knew this was back here. Alright, let's not be a Stewart and crash while we're turning around on an incline. Let's just get through here, and we're gonna miss the ramp, so that's okay. We're just gonna hit that as a single. Alright, looks like we got like a double into another double. Boom. Nailed it. Alright. This is going to be a big jump we're going to have enough speed for. Oh, this is going to be a fun freestyle compound to mess with. I see that being a thing. I think we're going to turn to the right here because it looks like there's a big... Is that a straight rhythm type? What is going on over here? This looks interesting. Let's see what we got to play with here. Some like, almost like a trail. It's like a section of roll. Oh god, get on the brakes. The hell, is there just a bigger track here I've not been aware of this whole time? What's going on here? I don't get it. It's like some sort of a freestyle hit carved out into the face of this, I guess. Alright, I want to see what's going on here. Just turn around. What's going on? What we got going on back here, kids? Let's see. These look like they're pretty big jumps. Oh, I hit a tree. Oh, I hit a tree. Oh, I hit a tree. Damn trees getting in the way and stuff. We're gonna head on back this way though, and we're gonna see what's going on. Let's just see. This might be a longer video here. I've got a feeling. What's going on back here? Let's take a look. Looks like we got some sort of trail type situation going on, maybe. Boom! Hit that jump. Boom! I hit a jump. Oh, this is so cool. Let's get in the brakes here before we go off the track. Even though we're going backwards across the track. Brakes. All right, let's just jump here. This is just a huge... I never knew this was here. Jeez. Oh god, case life. This is what happens when you try and ride a track backwards. Where does this start at, though? Because I've got to... If it's like just starts way back there and I'm being stupid right now, I'm going to laugh so hard. Maybe... Where does this go? Let's see. Let's just ride. Let's go up here where it's flat so we can get some extra speed built up here and just ride down here. Dodge the trees, dodge the trees, dodge the trees. Tree. Okay, it just starts back here, maybe? Where does it start? Okay, so you just come off the Supercross track, I guess. Which apparently there's a Supercross track here I also did not know about. And let's go hit some trails, or hit some jumps on the trail, rather. Just pretend we're getting some sick freestyle tricks right here. Okay, I think third gear's probably too fast for that. Ooh, air wheelied that one out. Hey, we did Superman. The awesome just had, like, if they just put, like, little signposts, like, speed limit signs with a gear number on it, because I don't think there's any way you can get a speedometer. If there was a speedometer mod for MX Sim, that would be incredibly useful for hitting these freestyle jumps, so you'd be able to like write down the speed you need to actually hit stuff at to not die. I think that'd be pretty useful. Alright, we got going on. Front flip. Boom. Ouch, 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 that hurt. Alright, let's try and get our stuff together here. Let's get ourselves together, and let's just go back up this hill and hit the jump. Or that's a big jump. We're going to have to back up and try and hit that. These are big jumps. I like this. Alright. I know some people are going to get angry about being in third person, some are going to be angry about first person. I don't know, so I'm just going to use a mix of the two to try and satisfy everybody. Oh, that is a hair bend. There's a bend in that jump I did not see. Alright, let's get back up on the bike here. Come on. Sling a leg back over and put the bike in gear. Let's get going back to that freestyle section to mess with. It'd be awesome if there are actual like freestyle tricks you could throw in Sim instead of just being like, boom, imagine I'm doing a kiss of death right now. Imagine that. Ooh, case life, over jump life. These jumps, you can get so much more speed than you need for these jumps. Like, I see this huge run up and I assume that you gotta be going fast, but like, nah, you just need to be cruising along in like first gear. There we go. See, that's how you hit a jump correctly there. It's like there's this huge run up, so you assume you need all this speed when you really don't. Alright, what do we got going on? We got like a left-hander right here, maybe? And you do need the speed for this section, okay. Because these jumps seem to be a lot steeper. Throw a front flip in there, why not? That's probably not how you crash. The more you know. Alright, let's get this bike back up here, and let's just play with some more jumps. What we got going on? We can take a sharp left-hander into a steep jump, or a medium right-hander into two different jumps. Let's go for this one. I think it's going to be a bigger jump. Or not. Over jump! Okay, this is a very misleading freestyle course right here. It seems like you need a ton of power and just bro for it, but you really don't. Hey, I hit a ramp and I didn't die. That doesn't count as a crash. Shut up. Alright, they're just gonna hit this little bit of a steep thing right here. I guess you can kind of slowly hit that as a jump, maybe. Alright, we're gonna opt in for the ramp line here. Boom, I hit a ramp. That's probably... Oh, nope, I landed it. We're good, we're good. So I need more speed for the ramps. I now know that now, so we can carry a lot more speed into the ramps. There's that huge run up, and I assume you need a ton of speed unless you want to just land down there. Oh, there's like a wall ride right there. Oh man, this is cool. Okay, so you need a lot of speed for that one. I'm going to be casing all of this because I don't know how fast I did any of it yet. So let's come around here. There's this huge run up, so I assume you just want to just bam! But actually, no, that actually sort of worked out. Alright. Opt in for the ramp line. Okay, so I probably could have thrown a backflip over that. Okay. Now I know. Alright, let's get the bike back up on two wheels, and let's huck it over some more stuff. Let's see what we got going on here. Now it looks like we got a double. I think I already hit this, maybe. Double. Ooh, keep together, and a lot of speed. That's a huge jump to hit off of that small launch. There we go. We actually made that happen. Nice. And I can't quite tell how fast you need to hit this, so it's a bro for it. Okay, now that one you do want to power down for, or you're going to get hurt. I'm trying to throw a backflip over that ramp on the right there and see if I can make something happen. Let's go. Let's do some freestyling. And yeah, I'm going to do this in third person so I can actually see what's going on with the bike here. Or not. We'll just case that on the side. That was an intentional hip transfer is what that was, I'd tell you. Alright, so we're going to hook back around here. Oh, not quite. That stability is not low enough to be able to nail all these jumps the way I want to. Alright, try and get over that right side here. How does that work? Oh, just bro for this now. We need more power down. Double over. Make sure you over jump all of the doubles so you look like more of a badass when you just like Superman dive across the track while you're flipping end over end several hundred times. That's definitely the good way to go about hitting this. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's try and pull onto the ramps. Turn right. Alright, here we go. Going for the ramps. Oh, I was going to try and front flip the ramp, and that was not meant to be. 'Twas not meant to be, I do say. So I think we're about going to have to do the video here because it's getting to be around the 15-minute mark, which I'm going to try and keep these under, unless you guys would like to see longer videos of just talking about crap while I'm playing Sim. I don't know. That was an air stoppy. But thank you all for watching. If you want more, let me know, and stay sexy as always.